Hello guys, welcome to this week's episode of The Firewire Show, where we give you the best cameras for creators, best gear, tech, all those sort of things that interest you. So if that interests you, subscribe and like this video. I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and today do not go anywhere because we're going to talk about a camera that will level up your video, and it is the Canon R10. So let's check it out. Alright, so we're going straight over to the Canon R10. Hello over there on cam 2. So the Canon R10 is a full-frame mirrorless camera, which is the next level of video and photography going into 2023. This is the camera you really want to check out. Why? Because as a creator, it does have these cool little features that I think is massively important. And one of them being, it has a flip screen that can turn around, which is really good as a creator. So when you're filming yourself, because most of us creators, we tend to be our director, the cameraman, the producer, the editor. We tend to be all of it, especially in the early days. So it's very handy to have that flip screen so we can see exactly what we're filming. It's a touch screen, very easy to use. And if those of you that have had a Canon in the last sort of 3 or 4 years, like the Canon M50, etc., you will be very familiar with the setup of the menu. It's very user and easy to use. And if you're a bit concerned about what to press, I highly recommend that you put into auto mode, or more specifically video mode, and then you can just go off and it will do all the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to be an expert in video. It's just a great way. So if you're somebody that's perhaps, you know, been using your phone for videos, or you've been playing around with photography, you want a camera separate from your phone, I would highly recommend the R10. It's an absolutely fantastic camera. It's really, really good. So it is a 24 megapixel. I've lost that. No, it is a 24 megapixel. I'm just making sure. 24.2 for those of you that want to be precise. And you might think, if I can get higher now, honestly, it takes fantastic photos. My M50 is 24. And it takes brilliant photos, fantastic film in both HD and video. This camera, on the other hand, on the R10 is a fantastic 4K camera. So to level up, to take yourself to the next level, to future-proof yourself, it is very, very important to think, you know what, I need a camera that's going to take me into 2023, and it is under £1,000. It does come with a lens. It's the 18-45mm lens, which is good. The RFS lens is absolutely brilliant, so that just depends. So there's lots of other lenses you can look at down the road. If depending on what photo you want, you might want a zoom lens or wide angle lens. I'd recommend maybe down the road you might want to look into something that's even wider. I use at the minute a 15mm, which is really good, especially if you're in a small room, etc., and you just want to get that wide shot so you don't look like you're literally in front of the lens. But 18mm is fine, and to 45, that's a nice little range actually as a creator. Put in the comments below actually what lenses that you use. It's be interesting to find out. If you're getting value so far from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And what I like about this camera then, has an easy to record button, which is really handy. Something I haven't mentioned yet, I just want to show you the right picture. It's really handy. It has a mic jack. Now as a creator, it does have an internal microphone, which is really handy, just in case if you haven't got one for whatever reason. But I'd highly recommend this camera just because it has a microphone jack. So you want to improve your video, because at the end of the day, 50% of all your video is audio, and if people can't hear what you're saying or whatever, it just ruins the whole video. So it's massively important to have that microphone jack when you're looking to buy a camera. And with that, you can attach a clip-on microphone that just clips onto lapel mic, as a lot of you call it, or a shotgun microphone that will just clip on top of the camera, and off you go. I've suddenly got an itchy nose. And if you want to support the brand, don't forget to check out our merch. But it's really handy to have a microphone jack. It's just really handy to have just to improve your video, especially when you're outside. You don't want that easy annoying noise, which is really, really irritating. So check out our merch. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, and from time to time we add to the list. So go check it out, link in the description. And also, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe this video. You're going to get value from this video. Alright, Hey, there's a bit of Cam 2 for you. So for under £1,000, what do you get? You get a high quality mirrorless camera with a microphone jack, a flip screen. You probably think, what else does it do? It does loads of stuff. It does fantastic focus. It takes incredible photos, great video. It is a full frame camera, interchangeable lenses, everything you need, and all the other features. So you can play with ISO, shutter speed, and all that. You can. But for me personally, sometimes it's nice just let the camera do its thing. But if you are a bit more of a pro or someone's more confident with a camera, it has all the features you need to play around with this camera. What does it come with it then? So it comes with the lens as standard. You can buy further lenses down the road, a battery charger, obviously a battery, a strap, and you can buy a bag for sort of £20, £50 or dollars if you so wish. One little power tip actually, I would highly recommend a spare battery just because it's just handy to have, because something I've done loads, as well as not turn on the microphone when recording, which is something I've done, just having that spare battery is just handy to have, or have them on, you know, take it in turns charging them so one battery doesn't get worn out. And a little power tip, I know some of you probably already do, when you're recording in between takes, just turn off the camera. I know some of you probably already do that, but it's amazing how much longer the battery lasts if you just turn it off. As soon as you take a picture or take a video, if you're not looking at it or whatever, just turn it off, and honestly the battery will last all day. I've used these sort of cameras on day trips and doing filming and recording or taking photos all day, and with that little power tip, it's made the battery perfectly fine to last me all day. Little power tip which I hope is helpful. Now, for those of you that want to use it for photography and you don't want to use the screen, I tend to use the screen because I just do. But if you're a bit old school and you want to use the viewfinder, that's perfectly fine. It has a self-steady setup on there, and it does have a very nice focus. So if you want to focus on certain objects, it has that dual pixel focus, so you can press on an object or face and it will auto focus. But you can look through the viewfinder like you did back in the day if you so wish. It also has a flash and all the settings you want. If you're getting value from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to give you 2 end cards at the end of this video that are going to give you even more value. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the questions below, the comments below. Have a great weekend, and as always guys, you guys rock. Say it together now. You guys rock. You guys rock. You guys rock.